Okay, it's a Saturday, it's not morning, and I do not have to work today. Last week we did another chicken teriyaki, but it was by Lean Cuisine and it was over noodles. The reason why I did that was not because I'd kind of sort of committed to doing Lean Cuisine, healthy choice, and I'll probably throw some Trader Joe's stuff in here as well, since I did listen to people's suggestions on Reddit's frozen dinner. So, and everybody else. So, thank you for your input. I do appreciate it. But the reason why I did the Lean Cuisine was because a friend recommended this one, the Marie Callender's chicken teriyaki. And I went to Walmart and I could not find it. They did not have it at that Walmart. However, we went out and got it today. These are, oh wow, that looks really pretty. I was not expecting that many bright colors. This is it. This is $2.76 at Walmart, and I think it's $2.99 at places like Target, and I think at Safeway it's $3.50. I frequently see these things go on sale. Where's my rubber band? Oh, wow, my cabinets are open. Where was I? I couldn't find it, but I did find it today, along with some other good options. I will say, while it's only 360 calories, which is good, it has 18 grams of protein, which is also good, and is in a plant fiber bowl. I assume this is compostable. That's also good. Here's what's not great. My glasses on. 860 milligrams of sodium. I don't personally have to worry about sodium. My cardiologist does not seem to care. Uh, they care more about the fact that I'm losing weight. That is a source of joy for both of us. But there's a lot of people out there that do have to watch their sodium, whether it's because their doctor said, hey, lay off it, or they have renal issues, like, your kidneys are failing, or maybe aren't doing so hot. Or some people just tend to retain water if they eat a lot of sodium. I am not one of those people yet. Wait, that's not real wood. I'm not one of those people yet. However, that could happen. I have started a new playlist of frozen dinners that I find that are 600 milligrams of sodium or under. I will link that playlist at the end of this video. This one's obviously not going to be on that at 860. All right, so this one's supposed to go in for 4 minutes, stir and recover. Oh, no need to vent film. Well, too late. I needed to get the shot anyway. 4 minutes, stir and recover, 1 to 2 minutes. And that's it. We're going to give it a shot, and then we're going to throw this guy in the microwave. Got our shot. Let's throw it in the microwave. Back in 4 minutes. For you, of course, that's right now. All right. Let's see how this is warm, but not too terribly hot. All right, so this is the point at which we're going to stir it. Yeah, I gotta say, this actually looks really visually appealing, and it smells good too. It smells like pineapple and ginger. It's kind of what it smells like. I'm debating whether to stir it all into the rice or kind of leave it separate. I think I'm gonna kind of leave it segregated because I tend to like Chinese food when the rice is on the side. I know some people like just stir everything together, and I'm just, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I like it. Well, I feel like my decision is kind of made for me because some of the sauce is seeping over there. However, the sauce is not running at all. All right, so this is supposed to have 2 more minutes, so let's bang it on in there. Yeah, this looks good. I have high hopes for this. However, I also suspect that since it says sweet pineapple, maybe some sriracha. Yeah, I think sriracha would be more appropriate for this. All right, back in 2, or for you, right now. Okay. That's hot. I'm actually quite hungry. I'm more than ready. Not to have my hands steam burned by a frozen dinner. Not ready for that, but I'm ready for lunch. So, I guess I don't need to ask the question of, is it hot? It is quite hot. It looks pretty good. And the sauce is seeping into the rice even more. I'm okay with that. Let's get a shot of this, and then we'll taste it. So it looks good, and I have to say there's a lot of chicken in here. Let's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 and a half because one of the pieces is really small. But actually, that's a lot of chicken. Yeah, that's a lot of protein. Well, I guess not for Healthy Choice. Healthy Choice does tend to give you plenty of vegetables and plenty of lean protein, so I have zero complaints about their stuff. But let's taste. I'm going to taste the chicken first, a little tiny piece, along with the broccoli, just to give it a shot. I can see why my friend Brenda likes this. All right, let's try with the rice too. There's another tiny piece of chicken. There's about 3 tinier pieces of chicken, which is helpful for tasting. And no one else in my family is tasting this, primarily because all 3 of them are running errands right now. A little more rice. That's a solid 10. Sorry, that's a solid 8 out of 10 right out of the gate. I was prepared not to like this because I saw the word sweet, and whenever I see that, I'm like, probably not gonna like that because, in general, I don't like sweet and sour. And I know, don't excommunicate me here. I don't like orange chicken very much either because they're just overwhelmingly sweet. This is sweet, but it is not overwhelmingly sweet. And there's plenty of vegetables, and they're crisp. So this is an 8 out of 10 straight out of the gate. Let's see what a little sriracha. Check this out first. See how little sriracha does with this. This might actually end up being like a 9 out of 10. And if so, I'm gonna do like my friend Brenda and get this again because for $2.76, this is not bad. And unlike some of the more bold frozen dinners where sometimes I look at the freezer in the morning and I'm like, I don't know if I can handle that at like, 7 o'clock in the morning. I feel like I could handle this even on my earliest days in which I get up at like 5:15 in the morning. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, put a little sriracha on this, and this is a solid winner. Um, I think I understand why they like it so much, and I like it a lot too. It's not overwhelming. It's not too sweet. The vegetables are crunchy. There are plenty of vegetables in there, and they give you plenty of chickens. I'm gonna go off and eat this for lunch before my entire family rolls in and goes like, "Hey, we're hungry." Um, you know the drill. If you want to help, click like and subscribe. But even if you don't, I hope you have a fantastic day.